to Ubuntu and Filter. In German, living in Filter. We are living in Uganda.
So, welcome back to yet this episode of Ubuntu Unfiltered. As you can see, we are doing some upgrades, and thanks for each and everyone who has been sticking around. And Santa didn't leave us the same. Yes, Santa didn't leave us the same. So we have these other new gadgets with us. Those who are listening to the audios can't see this, but yeah. Thanks to each and every one of you who has been really through this journey, and who has been viewing, liking the first videos, these episodes, and sharing with friends. Well, we have a couple of new subscribers online, and wow, it's really nice to to see us growing together. And you guys are doing great. Don't watch alone. Share with each and everyone, and let's enjoy this. So we shall have more episodes to come in the near future with other guests, and it's sometimes hard scheduling all this with but I'm telling you, we really have many guests in a queue, and all of you guys who are sharing requests like how can I be part of this, how can I do this, just send me a message on my Instagram at Ubuntu Unfiltered. And of course, you can message us on TikTok, and we can be able to see how we can schedule and pull off this together. But I really appreciate each one of you who has been sharing these conversations. So today, we are going to have a conversation on, we are living 2025. Oh, we have already left 2025. 2026, 2026, 2026. And we all have goals, we have mindsets, we have things we really be like, we want this year to be like this. But man, some of us entered last year having these goals, and we haven't accomplished any. And my sincere advice or request to you be like, hold on to it. It's just a matter of starting with the first step. So that's the conversation we are going to have today about the transition. And today I have a couple of questionnaires that I'll be following in this, and we shall be discussing. This one says no overthinking. Okay, let's dive into this. A habit you're tired of 2025 in 2025 that didn't survive. A habit you tried in 2025 that didn't survive. I think in 2025 I started, I'm not a football fan. I tried learning, being a sport guy, learning football, how, Manchester United, Arsenal, how can I be so much involved like any other guys around? I have a friend of mine who used to mock me, man, you need to be a football fan. You're not a man enough if you're not supporting football, That is a habit I started, and watching football, couple of matches, and I'm telling you, this didn't survive. Along the way, I had to give it up. So that didn't survive 2025. I will go to another question. One red flag you ignored in 2025, never again to ignore. This is deep. One red flag I ignored in 2025 and never to ignore again. One of them is reading character of a person. Well, this is deep. I don't know how to phrase this, but one red flag I will never ignore is to undermine threat. If someone says they can do something to you, or they will do something to you, that is one thing you'll never ignore. And I take it from a personal experience. Never ignore more so a threat when it comes to your life. Yeah, so that is one red flag I said I'll never ignore again in 2026. Something you're no longer explaining to people in 2026. I'm never explaining myself. If you don't understand me, then that is it. That is it. That is it. So if something I'm no longer explaining to people, that is me. I'm not explaining again to people. If you're not understanding me, if you're not understanding my character, I'm not explaining my character to you. That is from personal experience. Because, I don't know, however much you try to explain to people what you really are, what is your character, they never get it. They never get it. They never understand. So that is one thing I say I'll never explain to people. Me. In Luganda we say, tewenyonyolako, tebajja kutegeera blood. Okitegeera. So, omuntu gwe wennyonnyoyera tagenda kutegeera. Explain to them what is really required. But sometimes they will never understand. Really. So, and some people don't give a, I don't know. Some people don't give a, that, like they don't care. They don't care. So, just bakulumya mutwe gwabwerere. So that is one thing. Anjagazachi, a relationship lesson, it taught in a hard way. I think, I don't know, a relationship lesson taught in a hard way. I believe mine wasn't in a hard way. I think it was a reality. So I never learned anything in a hard way. Let's go to another one because someone is trying to dig me up. Someone is setting me up on this. Okay, a moment in 2025 that humbled you immediately. A moment in life that humbled me immediately in 2025 is I was in a situation where no one can help. Like the situation humbled me immediately, and I'm not ready to talk about this, but yeah. As I said, someone is setting me up on this Q&A, and yeah, but I'll try to answer some of these questions. Okay, a friendship that surprised you this year, good or bad? I think good on a larger extent, because this year I made many friends that came unexpectedly, and I really thank God for it. You guys who are watching these videos and you guys who are sharing these videos, friends that became family, I'm really so grateful to each and every one. Many people came into my life unexpectedly, and I'm grateful to God about this. One thing social media made you believe that you are now undermining. Resend this again, okay? One thing social media made you believe that you are now unlearning. Oh, social media made me believe, I don't know. It didn't make me believe this, but it made me realize that, you see, in activism, more so in human rights, many people can be online making a lot of, let me not call it noise, let me be polite, awareness, and you know, you can do this, you can do the other, blah ubatwala, our man, and all those things. And in reality, few of these people turn up when something happens to you. That is the truth. So many things can happen to you, and in Uganda we say, there is a saying, I don't know if it applies here. Videmizira on social media here. Ngabuli wamaanyi, ngabuli waliko, and you speak things. But I even don't know if he listens to his own songs. But this is it. Ku social media no bakubira emire ne bagamba gwaliko. But when it comes to reality, for these numbers to turn up when something happens, I think that is what social media told me, that away from the hype and all, reality is different. And I believe social media more so is a tool that people believe to, people use to manifest to portray to the world, this is how I want to be, this is what I want you guys to perceive me, this is how I want you guys to understand me. reality is different. And I understood that, when you move abroad and you see how these people who are easy on social media, how they be, and I don't want to sound attacking anyone, but reality is different. And you know that. Okay, let's go to another round. Peace or people pleasing? I will choose peace, not people pleasing. Villain era. No healing. I already healed. I protect my mental health. Love or money? No lying. I would choose I will choose love because I will choose love because I believe anything can happen. Posting less or disappearing completely? Posting less. Why would I disappear? Okay. One thing you stop doing for validation in 2026. I've never done anything for validation. I don't seek validation. What does soft life really mean to you in 2026? Soft life really means working hard and not working hard. Soft life really means working smart and not harming anyone, but working smart and ripping off your knowledge and enjoying what you have worked hard for. One habit that makes you feel like the main character. One habit that makes you feel like the main character. Driving my own car. You see, when you're driving your car, and I don't know when you have this experience. Yes, when you're driving, you're the main character. You're the one to choose which way to go. So driving, I would choose driving. Wow. Chaos rapid questions. Block or mute? I will mute. Late reply or no reply? Late reply. Soft life or structured discipline? I would choose structured discipline. Healing alone or growing publicly? Healing alone. Quality friends or lots of connections? Quality friends. One relationship explanation you're unlearning. One relationship explanation you're unlearning is explanation itself. One dating myth. 10:5 completely destroyed you. Believing that you can change people. Are you dating intentionally or just vibing? 2026. In 2026, I'm intentionally dating, not just vibing. What does emotional availability actually look to you now? It has to be accompanied by actions and truthful, and anyway, it's really deep. I don't want to go into this right now. Okay. What made you feel like you're the main character of the year? I already answered that. What does success look like to you next year? Well, success really looks like when God answers my prayers and answers everything I really asked for. So that is what success really looks like. If I'm getting my prayers answered, then that's success to me. Don't ask what my prayers are. What's protecting your peace? What are you protecting your peace from in 2026? Chaos. One habit you're keeping, even if nobody claps. One habit I'm keeping, even if you guys don't clap. You know it? If you don't get it, you get it. If you don't get it, forget about it. In 2026, hard rule. One rule. What would it be? Be honest. Okay. I think that is all. Oh, sorry, I had forgotten these questions down here. What do I have? I have who deserves access to you next year? Who deserves access to you next year? Who deserves access to you next year? we bring many people in our lives, we bring many people in our communities, but that is it. And now we know kumanya how far you're bringing into these people. So I think in 2026, if I have friends, I normally have friends so close that I intimately bring them into my life. And I think in this 2026, I think I'll have some limitations to my friend. Personal word for 2026. And why that word? My personal word is thank you, Jesus. Okay, if 2025 were a movie, what title would it be? If 2025 was a movie, what title would it be? Germany man. Okay, let's go to this. What advice would 2026 send you back to 2025 and you? Well, I don't understand what it means. Like 2026 send me back advice in 2025. I think it will be patience. One thing you are romanticizing about your life next year. I don't know. No, I've done it all. Yeah, I'm honest. One relationship rule you're carrying into 2026. One relationship rule is being honest, not only to myself, but even to the people around me. No wasting time. Okay, let's go to this. Your biggest, I'm too grown for this moment of 2025. I'm too grown for this. I don't know, honestly, I don't. I'm too grown for this. I don't know for sure. Okay, what you're choosing more in 2026, even if it scares you. What I'm choosing more in 2026, even if it scares me, is people. Yeah, in life we need people, we need each other. But you guys scare us. Some of you are dangerous. Okay? You're dangerous, not only to yourself, but even to us. Let's take it. So one thing I'm really choosing is people. And only I'm praying I learn how to manage people. But I'll always choose people because I don't know. I believe no man is an island, because in the world we need each other. But again, some of you people are dangerous. And some of you come with different intentions in people's lives. Okay, I think those are the questions. Have I left out any? I think that is it. That is it for today. Thank you guys for watching. That has been the rapid questions we were going through, me and you. But this is my sincere, advice to you guys. Is the only person who can give you advice is you and your heart. You really know what you need. Take it on. You really know the right thing in your heart. I believe in God created us in his own image, and he made us wise enough. We know inside what we really need, and we know what we really need to get there. Just do the right thing. The time is, we have a time difference. I'll not say do the right thing at the right time, but the Bible says do the right thing at the right time. But I would say that you know what the right thing to do. For those of you who are working, for those of you who need soft life, for those of you who need spending, the thing is going out there and getting a job and getting money. You don't need to hit your fellow man in order to get, the money they have worked for. So in 2026, I pray it goes on well, more so for my country. I know elections are happening. It's going to be really a trickier in this January, but I pray it goes on well. Well, I wish each one of you a happy new year. See you.